Samuel chapter 11. Then Nahash the Ammonite came up and encamped against Jabesh Gilead, and all the men Jabesh said unto Nahash, Make a covenant with us, and we will serve thee. And Nahash the Ammonite answered them on this condition: Will I make a covenant with Samuel? Pray for thy servants unto the Lord thy God, that we die not, for we have added unto all of our sins this evil, to ask us a king. And Samuel said unto the people, Fear not, yet have done all this wickedness, yet to not aside from following the Lord, but serve the Lord with all your heart, and turn ye not aside, for then should ye go for vain things, which cannot profit nor deliver, for they are vain. For the Lord will not forsake his people for his great name's sake, because it has pleased the Lord to make you his people. Moreover, as for me, God forbid that I should sin against the Lord in ceasing to pray for you, but I will teach you the good and the right way. Only fear the Lord and serve him in the truth with all your heart, for consider how great things he have done for you. But if ye shall still do wickedly, ye shall be consumed, both ye and your king. Chapter 13. Saul regained 1 year, and when he regained 2 years over Israel, Saul chose him 3,000 men of Israel, whereof 2,000 were with Saul and Michmash, and in the Mount Bethel, and 1,000 were with Jonathan and Gibeah of Benjamin, and the rest of the people he sent very men to his tent. And Jonathan smote the garrison of the Philistines that was in Gibeah, and the Philistines heard of it, and Saul blew the trumpet throughout all the land, saying that let the Hebrews hear. And all Israel heard say that Saul had smitten a garrison of the Philistines, and that Israel also had an abomination with the Philistines. And the people were called together after Saul to Gilgal, and Philistines gathered themselves together to fight with Israel, 30,000 chariots and 6,000 horsemen, and people as the sand which is on the seashore in multitude. And they came up and pitched in Michmash eastward from Bethin. When the men of Israel saw that they were in a strait, for the people were distressed, then the people did hide themselves in caves and in rocks in high places and in pits. And some of the Hebrews went over Jordan to the land of Gad, Gilead. As for Saul, he was yet in Gilgal, and all the people followed him trembling. And he tarried 7 days according to the set time that Samuel had appointed. But Samuel came not to Gilgal, and the people were scattered from him. And Saul said, Bring hither a burnt offering to me and peace offering. And he offered the burnt offering. And it came to pass, as soon as he made it into an end of the fearing the burnt offering, behold, Samuel came, and Saul went out to meet him, that he might salute him. And Samuel said, What hast thou done? And Saul said, Because I saw the people that were scattered from me, and that thou camest not within the days appointed, and that the Philistines gathered themselves together at Michmash. Therefore said, the Philistines will come down now upon me to Gilgal, and I have not made supplication unto the Lord. I forced myself there therefore, and of offered a burnt offering. And Samuel said to Saul, thou hast done foolish, thou hast not kept the commandment of the Lord thy God, which the commanded thee. For now would the Lord have established thy kingdom upon Israel forever. But now the kingdom shall not continue. The Lord have sought him a man after his own heart, and the Lord have commanded him to be captain over his people, because thou have not kept that which the Lord commanded thee. And Samuel arose and gat him up from Gilgal unto Gibeah of Benjamin. And Saul numbered the people that were present with him, about 600 men. And Saul and Jonathan, his son, and the people that were present with them abide in Gibeah of Benjamin. But the Philistines encamped in Michmash, and the spoilers came out of the camp of the Philistines in 3 companies. One company turned out unto the way that leadeth to Oprah, unto the land of Shaul, and another company turned the way to Bethahor, and in another company turned to the way of the border that looketh to the valley of Zeboim, toward the wilderness. Now there was no smith found throughout all of the land of Israel, for the Philistines said, lest the bruise make them swords of spears. But all the Israelites went down to the Philistines to sharpen every man his share, and his colt, and his axe, and his mattocks. Yet they had a file for the mattocks, and are for the coulters, and for the forks, and for the axes, and to sharpen the gods. So it came to pass in the day of the battle that there was neither sword nor spear found in the hand of any of the people that were with Saul and Jonathan, but with Saul and with Jonathan his son was there found. And the garnisons of the Philistines went out to the passage of Michmash. Chapter 14. Now it came to pass upon days that Jonathan the son of the Saul said unto the young man that bare his armor, come and let us go over to the Philistines' garrison that is on the other side. But he told not to his father.